Hey there, so this is day 21, 3 weeks since the beginning of the lifetime meditation burn. And the question of the day is possibility. Is it possible for me to get back on track? Is it possible for me to live in a city and thrive despite the traffic, the pollution, the noise, the mess, the tangles, the chaos? Is it possible for me to remember myself, to remember who I am, to live with gratitude, to live a healthy life, to live a life of awareness? And along with possibility, with this question of, is it possible, comes the question, what's stopping you? What is stopping you? And this is a question I face all the time. This is a question I have come to mind when I remind myself of my better days, my better years, my moments where I remember something true about myself. What is stopping you? Really, there should be nothing stopping you, right? There should be nothing stopping me from sitting down in a chair in the morning and doing my morning routine, doing my morning meditation. There should be nothing stopping me from turning off the social media, turning off YouTube, turning off Instagram, turning off whatever. There should be nothing stopping me from picking up a book and reading it and having some quiet time and actually working on learning something insightful. And a lot of these things I do. So it's not exactly like a on or off. And another thing that is really getting me down is this diet. This addiction to junk food and sugar and caffeine. And part of me tells myself, at least it's not hard drugs, and at least it's not alcohol or smoking. But the question remains, what is it going to take? Is it possible? What does it take? What is stopping you? What is stopping me? And I notice as I make these videos, as I talk into this sphere and I'm doing this, it's been 3 weeks now that I've been doing this every day, I'm noticing that themes come up. And these themes are things that I have to consider because I've said them out loud, because I know they're going out to the world. I have to consider them and think, well, these things come up again and again. Certain things come up again and again, and I talk about them in slightly different ways, and sometimes they are the same thing over and over. And it's like, well, what are we contending with? What are we working with? And the thing of the lifetime burn is, well, we want to work with the lifetime burn. We want to work with burn meditation. I want to remind myself to meditate with the multidimensionality of full spectrum awareness, with a heart-centered feeling, with sensitivity. And that means living a life of awareness, which means burning off the fake stuff, letting go of the stuff that doesn't matter. Another thing that keeps coming to mind is, this ain't going to be here forever. We ain't going to be here forever. And I sometimes wonder if anyone would ever see this and talk about this or hear these words from a long distance of time, looking back. How long will this last? And it will be around, yeah. There is something permanent about making a talk in the digital sphere, because you upload it and the platform is there, and it seems like the digital sphere is here to stay, at least for some time. But this moment isn't only going to be here for now. And I'm not going to be here forever. I'm not going to be on this planet forever, that's for sure. And of course, that's not I don't mean to be so foreboding. I don't have any dark, nefarious intentions or desires or any wish to end anything. I'm sure for many happy years to come. I'm hoping for many happy years to come. And yet, there's something precious about realizing, you need to say what you need to say. You need to express what needs to be expressed, and hope that someone can hear it, hope that someone can realize it. Because another thing I realize is that sooner or later people people hear the music. Yeah, you have to face the music sooner or later. Like, people will leave nasty comments on my videos and make comments about, like, bad teeth or something, or some idea that I've discussed, and they just sort of do a personal attack against me. And it's like, okay, so you're in that state, you're sort of responding in that way. That means you're living in this way and you've got that state of mind. But sooner or later, maybe years from now, you're going to realize, why did I live with such a tangle? Why did I live in such a combative way that I would leave a nasty comment on someone's channel who's a complete stranger to me, who I don't know the story of, and who I'll never meet in real life? Like, why would I do that? What a waste of life. And facing the music is really noticing how much you have wasted your life, noticing how much you have left behind, how much lost opportunity there has been to living joyously. When I look at intelligent people, when I see the lives of highly aware, conscious beings, I see that they are living joyously. Yeah, they sing songs, they dance, they meditate. And that's pretty much all there is to it, you know. They're living joyously. They feel the love every day. And every moment is an opportunity to do that. Every moment is a chance to feel the love. Can you feel the love right now? Can you feel the joy? Can you be joyous right now? And I ask myself that all the time. You know, I also see that these intelligent people are meditating and doing awareness intensives. You know, what do enlightened people do? Well, they just live life and they do the meditations, right? Whether it's dynamic meditation or listening to Osho lectures. And I have recently been listening to an Osho lecture, a series, very, very fond series of mine called, a favorite of mine called Beyond Psychology. So it's an amazing series of talks that he's done. And I also wanted to put it into context as to what's happening in the world today, because I realize that, you know, just talking out of nothing is a bit difficult, because I want there to be a cultural, historical context to this. So the big news of the day is that the President of the United States, Trump, is messed up his reflective pool. So he paid for this renovations, and it turned out that it all went bad, and there's algae and the paint is peeling, and it was this big scandal of how he messed this up. And this is while he's scamming his followers, and also while he's failed to negotiate a peace deal for a war that he has created, a war which has caused the death and destruction of hundreds, if not thousands, of people, and also driven up the oil prices, which has meant the cost of living for everyone around the world has gone up. So we live in a world with these times that are quite horrifying, with people in charge who are scammers, frauds, a sexual predator, a pedophile. Trump is. And the news story of the day is that he's doing something terrible. And even just this morning, it was said that during the negotiations, the negotiator for the defending country said, you know, I'm leaving this negotiation, it's not working out. And as he was leaving, Trump said, if you leave, we're going to kill you on your way back to your country. You won't even make it. Which is, you know, that's something you never do in politics. You never do in diplomacy. You don't shoot the messenger. You don't shoot the... Anyway, I leave it to other people to express how horrifying Trump is. I really just wanted to give a personal update for day 21 of the Lifetime Meditation Burn. I'm looking for your support. Please do subscribe to my channel and interact. Click the like button. Leave a comment for what your experience is. And join the Lifetime Meditation Burn. I'm looking for people to join this community, join this process with me. So, hoping you're well, sending warm feelings and love, and I'll be back very soon with the next episode.